What is up, guys? Dashing here for another episode of Community Universe Mode, episode 192, edition number 33 of Saturday Night Genesis. Hello, J-Rod, Zach. Indeed, it is live today on Thursday instead of Friday, because it's my life, and I do whatever I want, so fight me. But as we kick off the show, ladies and gentlemen, it is just insane, toe-to-toe with the new international champion, Jamari Williams. Battle of the dreadlocks here. Who has the nicer dreadlocks? We're going to find out tonight. Who has the power of the dreads on their side? Hello, Fury. You are in time. The show just started. Genesis number 33. 4 weeks away from our next pay-per-view. 4 weeks away from our next pay-per-view. Homecoming. We've actually got a lot of news coming through tonight about pertaining to the pay-per-view coming our way. Fusion was certainly an eventful night. A new undisputed champion crowned, and Randy Borton defeating Troy Voodoo. Not only did Voodoo lose his prestigious undisputed championship, but also he was sent packing, lost his job, and what a match. Certainly a showcase-worthy match, and if only it was like a week later, definitely would have been on the polls for match of the year. Borton pulling through an absolute beating at the hands of Troy Voodoo, somehow coming back and winning the whole dang thing. Hello, Borton. I didn't have any problems with live today. Whoa! Xander Slate of the Coalition, ladies and gentlemen, just attacked Justin Sane from behind as he was making that jobber entrance, and the international champion got the jobber entrance as well. And Justin Sane just brushing it off. Xander Slate just attacking Justin Sane before his match here with international champion Jamari Williams. Slate may be getting one up over his future opponent in the second annual Cyborg Invitational. Of course, the two haven't fought yet. And talking about the Cyborg Invitational, as we kicked off the show here tonight, we finally found out who the 8th and final man is in the tournament. My friends, as Jackson Jordan came out here and made the announcement himself that Cyborg and the new Fusion and Genesis general manager Cole Savage have handpicked him as their horse in the race. Jackson Jordan saying he doesn't want his international title rematch. He says that title's beneath him. He's the longest reigning champion. He's held it 2 times. He doesn't need it anymore. He's done all he can with that title. Jamari can keep his scraps. You know, the dogs can fight for that title from now on, as Jackson Jordan has now entered the Cyborg Invitational. And he actually called out Justin Sane, revealing another bit of news that he and Sane's invitational match, Jordan's first invitational match, will be on next week's Monday Night Fusion. This is for cause, Derek. I guess Tim's not here yet. Tim, always late lately. What are you doing, Tim? You've got the huge rule thing, Tim. Come on. Got to pull through. Borton, you got to copy that. Borton's always here. Borton's the dog. There's Tim. Tim, you were scaring me for a minute. You were going to miss the Battle of the Dreads. There you go. Anybody who wants to join, just follow those simple steps that Timmy Boy just posted for you. Just got to join the website, register, and then post your cause name on the waiting list. Check out the site while you're there. Got rankings, polls, roster page. You can promo as your call if you want to. As Justin saying, despite the pre-match attack by Xander Slate, is taking it to Jamari Williams right now. Side headlock now from a grounded position. So yeah, hello, Alex. Xander, obviously, I can't think of any other reason why he would attack Justin Sane. Wants to get a little bit of an edge over his future opponent in the Invitational. Justin Sane, of course, is going to be taking on Jackson Jordan. Sane's second one, he beat Quantum. Was that last week or two? I think last week before Cause and Effect. Jamari Williams trying to battle out what a win this would be for him. Of course, coming off of winning the international title, beating Jackson Jordan last week, and also getting a win over Matt Jefferson at the pay-per-view. Speaking of Jefferson, he and Kent defeating Vicious and Delicious on Fusion just 6 nights ago to earn their title shot at Jamari Williams. He kept his word, but the CMV Universe voted, instead of a triple threat match, Jefferson and Kent next week on Monday Night Fusion going to go one-on-one to see who will take on Jamari at the pay-per-view for the International Championship. Indeed, this would be a load of momentum for the young superstar, the young athlete. He's not a newcomer because he's been here since season 2, since around Bad Blood, so almost a full year Jamari's been here. He did have that couple of month break, though, as he goes out to the apron now looking for a springboard, and he gets it with the senton. Does Sane have... I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, Jamari going for some Kiwi Crusher. Sane blocks that, though, with a stiff elbow to the thigh. And now a couple elbows by Jamari to Sane. Oh, look at that extreme twist of fate. Maybe a little jab at Jefferson. You know, that's his finishing maneuver. The irregular twist of fate, that is. And Jamari going for the pin. Close one. No cigar just yet, though. Tim's the greatest lurker there is. I'd let Tim live in my closet any day. Irish whip there by Sane. Puts the international champ in the corner. Why is Chris Adams pissed? Oh, monkey flip by Jamari. Sends Sane halfway across the ring. Slate, of course, the man who just attacked Sane a few moments ago, coming off a hard loss on Fusion and a handicap match to one half of the World Tag Team Champs Tim LaFave and Sushi X. He hit like a total of one move. The Rebellion members just beat the crap out of him. European uppercut there. Sane's trying to get his comeback off. There we go. Double forearms. Nice clothesline. Can hit that modified face buster. Yes, he can. Jamari's in trouble. He's reeling. The twist of fate is whose finisher? It's not Jamari's, no. He's the good night driver, man. That single unhooked DDT. Twist of fate is Jefferson's. Oh, jumping cutter by Sane. Jamari ain't having any of it, though. Blocks it nicely. Now an Irish whip puts Sane in the corner. It's a good match despite the interference at the start of the show. And again, guys, huge announcement coming later on tonight concerning our not the king of Kip Up tonight. Jamari just passing out at that back suplex pertaining to the pay-per-view in 4 weeks' time. Homecoming, though, pertaining to the #1 contendership for Portland's championship. Certainly want to stick around for that. Oh, nice wheel kick by Sane. Chris Jacobs got released like 7 months ago. Oh, the need to win by Justin Sane, bashing Jamari's face in that moneymaker. Hooks the leg now to Sane. Can he get the win? Just a 2 count. Jamari realizes what a big opportunity this is for him. Both went back to the feet relatively at the same time. Oh, there's that meat hook clothesline. Just crumples Jamari Williams. 1, 2. No, Jamari's still able to kick out. That clothesline came out of nowhere also. The international champ. He doesn't want to be embarrassed just a couple weeks before his first title defense. Who will he be defended against, though? Matt Jefferson or Kent, the Rebellion members. They're going to have to go one-on-one on Fusion. Certainly a rematch between Jamari and Kent would be a good one to see with a title on the line. Kind of the roles reversed from nearly a year ago when Kent was Mr. Money in the Bank and Jamari was a newcomer. Senton onto the chest. Like a seated senton onto the chest. And of course a rematch between Jamari and Jefferson would be nice to see, as Jefferson dominated Williams at the pay-per-view. Jamari just got lucky with a last-second counter. Hit the good night driver and it was all over. Now Jamari up on the top rope. What is Sane looking for here? Punch the back of the head. And a big-time back suplex. Jamari landed right at his neck. Sane going to go for the win. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Talking about Cyborg Invitational matches, guys. Tonight we have 2 of them. We'll see Quantum. The Rebellion's, or the Corporation's Hellhound, I should say. No, the Rebellion's Hellhound, please chill. And the Rebellion leader, Sushi X. The 2 brothers, 4-time tag team champions together. They're going to go at it in their invitational match. And also the Dark Side implodes as Fear and the Austrian Death Machine Ringo Max go toe-to-toe. Justin Sane wiggling his way out of that scoop slam attempt. And now a big-time swinging face buster. And that took it all out of Sane. What a match here to kick off Genesis. Our main event going to be some tag team action. The Fast and the Furious take on the #1 contenders, the Family, for the World Tag Team titles, of course. As Sane throws his arm, just managed to throw his arm over Jamari's chest. Just a 2 count, though. Got there too late. And Sane can't believe it. Jamari Luthez taking a page out of Xander Slate's book there. What's he going for here? was like a modified sharpshooter, cloverleaf. The Singh gonna tap. That's a nasty submission. He's got the knee digging into between the shoulder blades there. The legs all tied up. No, Singh's not gonna tap. I don't think Singh's ever tapped in his CMV career. I can't remember a time. He probably has. Maybe. I actually don't think he has. If I had to go back and look, we'd have to do some thorough investigating. Not too sure. As Jamari, big time lifting reverse DDT. Oh, spinebuster, very Anderson-esque. Looking to win off his old foe's signature move, and he does! Jamari Williams puts down the international champion with Paul Anderson's signature spinebuster. And here comes Xander Slate back out on the stage, pointing down to Justin Sane, saying that was just a taste of things to come. And Sane saying, bring it on, you want some, come get some. With a big win over the international champion here tonight to kick off Genesis. I don't know what that means, J-Rod. You read my description. You say what? Justin Sane has a couple status effects there. Jamari Williams has a negative status effect. That's not good for him heading into his title defense. As our first tweet of the night comes from Grid. He says, Fear's still hiding from me. $100 to the guy who finds him. Finds out where he's hiding before he has his match. I need to get some payback for those Pepsi cans. And Grid referring to that backstage brawl that ensued between he and Fear. And Daryl Richards last week on Fusion. Grid assaulting Fear as he's exiting his locker room. Spearing Fear into a soda machine. And then Fear was able to get the advantage and bash a couple sodas over his head before scurrying off with Richards. And now we get a tweet here from Aura. She says, tonight, when I beat Quinn Bell and make her lay down for the 3 count, like the expletive delete she is, she'll highly regret messing with me. You think my description's LOL? I try to be a funny guy, you know what I'm saying, Jaron? As up next, we got some more non-title action as the light heavyweight champ, Dashing Andrew Briggs, is set to go toe-to-toe with Zach Payne in a match I'm looking forward to. Zach Payne, big opportunity for him. He's never been light heavyweight champion before. He's held nearly every other title in CMV. Tag titles, U.S. title, hardcore championship. What's up, Lewis? And Topher, I saw you post there a few months ago. You only missed the opening match. I think you caught the end of it. Sane beat Jamari after a pre-match attack, despite a pre-match attack, I should say, by Xander Slate, and then Xander coming back out there and taunting Sane. So the taste of things to come. This is the second match now, Lewis. Big night of action to come indeed. 2 Cyborg Invitational matches, that big-time tag match in the main event. The Fast and the Furious and the family can't wait for that. And, of course, right here, right now, the light heavyweight champ in singles action. Taking on Zach Payne of the Corporation. And Zach Payne still reeling following the betrayal he suffered at Cause and Effect after he and Quantum picked up the win in that elimination tag. Nelson Jr. was eliminated. Quantum turned to Zach Payne and gave him a heart punch. A heart punch! I guess Quantum just not going to let bygones be bygones. He and Payne have too much history. They teamed up. They got the job done at Cause and Effect, but after that, their relationship's out the window. And Triple H actually, earlier tonight, when Quantum was entering the arena, it looks like Triple H is going to try to ask Quantum something, ask him for some help. And the spot that Triple H is in right now, I can't blame him, but Quantum's saying, you're always coming to me for help, and I always deliver, but what have you done for me lately? Sure, you put me on the Cyborg Invitational. You should just give me a world title shot, though. I deserve it. He kind of just walked off. So I don't really know if Quantum is in the Corporation anymore, but he is in action tonight, taking on his own brother, Sushi X, in an invitational match. Here we go, light heavyweight action. The champ Dashing Andrew Briggs toe-to-toe with Zach Payne. And here we go. Referee got to ring the bell. Big opportunity for Payne. And Andrew Briggs certainly needs some momentum. Suffering that tag loss alongside his Money Inc. Cohart Carlos 2 weeks ago, I think, on Genesis, to Christopher Ann and Parker. Won that light heavyweight title just 3 weeks ago from Levi and Marta. And Marta's been silent ever since about his rematch. Don't even know if he wants it or not. Levi's known for being silent usually, especially these past couple of months. As Zach Payne, slobber knocker forearmer to the jaw, sends Briggs falling down to the outside. Also to come here tonight, guys, the Foreign Affairs Mike Miles. Going to try to follow up on Chris Andrews, the Bloody Bricks singles win. Earlier this week at a live event and take down the man that's been bothering Foreign Affairs as of late. The man who took out Sebastian Crawford with a crowbar, popping out his kneecap. Morgan Jackson. Certainly sure to be a brawl. Oh my God, as Zach Payne just threw Briggs right into that steel chair. He didn't use it as a weapon though, so that's not a DQ. Payne taunted in the ring. That certainly isn't going to feel too great, though, for Briggs. Now a sit-out. Gourd buster there by Payne. As we get a tweet from Kitty Quinn Bell responding to Aura. She says, well, mess with me, then you pay the price. Just hope your cellmate took real good care of you. See you in the ring. Expletive delete. And indeed, probably the most, emotion-charged match of the night will be our Vixens bout. Aura one-on-one with Kitty Quinn Bell. All that's happened between them, all the social media trash talk and boiling down to that brutal brawl on Fusion 6 nights ago. Covered by a Payne, just a 1 count in a live event, actually earlier this week. The live event where Chris Andrews beat Shenanigans Andoni. Aura came out as Quinn Bell was talking that ish. She got out of the hospital. What am I, from Brooklyn? She had a bandage on her head, black eye, but she came out. She was limping, too. She had to use the ropes to stand up. And this is just a couple days ago, let's remember. Quinn Bell saying she's ready to fight. Aura didn't. She might have gotten an edge over Quinn Bell, but she didn't finish the job. But Quinn Bell will here tonight. And Aura came out to indeed try to finish the job a little bit earlier than expected. But Quinn Bell was lying in wait with a police officer to take Aura away. So Aura has actually been incarcerated these past couple nights, but she's been let go. And they are both here tonight for that big bout. As dashing Andrew Briggs with an enziguri to the back of Payne's head. Boot connects to the jaw of the champ. Been largely in control of Payne thus far. And a big-time back suplex. First pinfall attempt of the match. Payne looking to steal it early on. Just a 2 count, though. Grabbing Briggs by his hair. Alabama slam inbound. Vintage Zach Payne as of late hits that move very frequently. Now up to the top, looking to take a risk. Will it pay off, though? That's the question. It does. Big time elbow drop. Doesn't go for the pin, though. Dashing Andrew Briggs, of course, a former member of the Misfits, known as Aaron Briggs back then at the start of Season 3. Alongside his brother Duke Briggs. They were #1 contenders for the tag team titles on a couple of occasions. Never could win the big one, though. Briggs eventually stepped away, as did his brother, as the champ, with a backbreaker, neckbreaker combo there. Briggs would return, though, after a couple of months, putting on a new name, dashing Andrew Briggs, and just 2 weeks after his return, I think 3 weeks after his return, he won that battle royal and eventually, got the shot at Levi and didn't let it go to waste. Well, thanks to his manager, Arn Ballmer, I'm going to point that out, who distracted the ref, allowed Andrew Briggs to get the win and win the title. Question is, can he keep it? Who will his next challenger be? Will it be Levi? Could it be Christopher Ann, or it could be Parker. Could be Zach Payne here tonight if Payne can get the win. I think he might have just countered an oh my God moment. I'm not too sure. And the fans are chanting, "We are awesome," for some reason. The CMV universe is indeed awesome. Zach Payne sizing the champ up. Andrew, you're not going to like what you see here. No counter by Briggs. Briggs certainly didn't want to get caught with whatever Payne was sizing him up for there. Probably that double underhook face buster type maneuver he pulled out for the first time a couple weeks ago with a win over Kataske. Oh, Zach Payne fighting back to seat. Going to try to get out of this reverse chin lock, and he does. There we go. Breaks free. Couple elbows to the ribs. Another reverse shinlock here by Payne now. Giving the champ a taste of his own medicine. Why can't all the fans be good guy Tims? I was about to say all the Finns. Sorry if I'm and sniffing my nose, sniffing more than usual. I'm coming down with the cold. Caught my sister's cold. God damn it. Me and my sister confirmed for ascendance. And I also have a molar coming in. So I'm not feeling great right now, but CMV is love, CMV is life. You fight through the pain, you know what I'm saying? As dashing Andrew Briggs counters over Payne was going for there. Nice spine buster. Falls into the cover. Only a 1 count, though. Knee to the midsection. Zach Payne twirling his foe around. Rushes him to the middle of the ring. And a nice back suplex. Covers. 1, 2. And a close one. Getting closer and closer to Zach Payne here. We're getting pretty late into this match. Both these guys, it was largely control of Payne at the start, but now it's very back and forth. These past couple of minutes. What is this now? Oh, a kick blatantly right to the nether region. Ref, what is this nonsense? And Payne going to follow that up with a zigzag. And that combination right there, I wouldn't blame Briggs for not being able to kick out. A shot right to the nether region. Right to the zone, man. The gonads. The nuts. And then the zigzag, but Briggs still able to kick out. Payne got to the pin a little bit late, to be fair. Front headlock now by the champion. Turns Payne around. And a nice trip up face buster. Good light heavyweight action here. Look at that. Dashing Andrew just literally stomping on the back of Payne's head. Dropkick to the back of Payne's neck. Pinfall attempt by the international champion. The light heavyweight champion, I should say. The international champion just got pinned a couple moments ago by Just Insane. Confirmed, I am stripping Jamari and just giving the title to Andrew. I'm going to give Andrew all the titles. No school. It's like 6 o'clock, isn't it? Where do you live, E. Winston? Nice arm lock, belly-to-belly type maneuver. I said arm lock. What? Alexa, off. I literally said arm lock and Alexa turned on. From the top rope, dashing Andrew Briggs. Might be setting up Zach Payne for that 630 senton. Oh, but Payne! Wait a minute, Payne! Catching Briggs off guard. There's that big-time double unhook face buster. Hooks the leg. 1, 2... 3, and Payne gets it. Dashing Andrew Briggs was certainly sizing up Zach Payne for the 630 senton. Wait a minute, Christopher Ann coming out here. Pointing to his waist, saying that title is as good as his. And dashing Andrew Briggs back to his feet after suffering that loss to Zach Payne. I could see some fear in his eyes right there, guys. And champion Andrew Briggs will face #1 contender Christopher Ann for the CMV Light Heavyweight Championship. So a big-time announcement right there. Christopher Ann, folks, going to challenge Andrew Briggs for the CMV Light Heavyweight Championship. And now Briggs is suffering a downward status effect, and Payne's got a couple. He's got the rocket and the upwards arrow. Big news dropped right there. Christopher Ann going to be challenging Andrew Briggs for the light heavyweight title next. So I guess Levi Martin didn't enact his rematch clause. He missed the opening match, which saw Just Insane beat international champion Jamari Williams despite an interference by Xander Slate. Now here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the match I've been waiting for. Match I'm definitely most excited for tonight. Our first of 2 Cyborg Invitational collisions. The brothers, the former 4-time tag team champions, again, the most tag team title reigns, will tied with the Bringers of Despair over on NXT, but Bringers of Despair, we don't speak of them. So I literally hate the Bringers of Despair. I hate Cop. Cop, I hate you for spawning the Bringers of Despair. Every time I see them, I throw up. Sorry, Suns. That's just Suns. They're cool cause. Cobb just ruined them for me. I have nightmares about the Bringers of Despair versus the Saints. Those are nightmares for me. But here we go. Indeed, possibly, in quotation marks, question mark, is Quantum still a member of the corporation after his encounter with Triple H earlier tonight and after attacking Zach Payne at Cause and Effect? And, of course, Sushi X, the leader of the rebellion, the man who was actually in the lead in the Cyber Invitational until he suffered that loss to Xander Slate last Sunday at Cause and Effect. And now he's in second. Xander Slate has the lead. Sushi could change that. He could get tied with Slate here tonight if he beats Quantum. Quantum suffering his loss in his first match against Sane, as I said earlier tonight, a couple of weeks back. And here he is, the man from the future, saying to Triple H earlier tonight, you're coming up to me, you're going to ask me for help again, aren't you? You're going to ask me for assistance. You're going to ask me to do something for you. Well, I have to fight my own brother tonight. And what have you done for me lately? Before just brushing past Triple H, walking off. So we don't even know if Quantum is still a member of the corporation. Triple H's life is just falling apart. Voodoo's gone. Billy's gone. Cyborg's taking over. Cole Savage is the new Fusion and Genesis general manager. Zach Payne was betrayed by Quantum. Now Quantum might not even be in the corporation anymore. And we get a tweet here from Better Than Senior. He says, I know at the pay-per-view I have my own business with the Minutemen, but Quantum has some explaining to do first. And indeed, Quantum attacking Zach Payne at Cause and Effect, but then he looked over to Nelson Jr., who was eliminated, but he came back out to celebrate with his team. And just showed him the fist. Showed him I could if I wanted to before leaving. Spared Nelson Jr. And Quantum actually naming Nelson Jr. to be someone he thought could run this business one day. The future of this company. Maybe that's why he didn't attack Nelson Jr. Maybe he respects Nelson. He sees something in him. On the other hand, Zach Payne, just been a pain, no pun intended, in Quantum's side his entire CMV career. Quantum, whatever the stakes, looking ready for battle here tonight against his own brother. Former X-Gen tag team partners. This is going to be one hell of a collision, and we know, if you're a longtime CMV fan, you know that these two men have gone one-on-one 3 times in their entire CMV career, and they currently stand at 1-1-1. 1 win for Quantum, 1 win for Sushi, and 1 tie. The tie coming in a Iron Man match. I believe it was at Vengeance. Late last year at Vengeance. I believe they had that Iron Man match. They finished with 1 point each. And of course, Sushi has beaten Quantum 4 and Quantum has beaten Sushi once. So tonight the score will be settled. Maybe we'll have another freaking tie though. Who knows? Double count out. Or will one of these men put down the other? Change that scoreboard a little bit. As the Asian sensation looks ready to go here. These two men have tried to stay out of each other's way in this CMV Civil War, but they can't here tonight. There's no getting past this. Quantum Sushi X Cyborg Invitational right here tonight on edition number 33 of Saturday Night Genesis. And right out of the gate, it's going to be Quantum with a kick to the midsection, tosses Sushi into the corner. Now just beating the crap out of him. Punches the back of the head. Grabbed him by the tight shoulder first into the steel post. Goes Japan's biggest export. Snapmare, close range, the big boot right to the temple. You heard that whistle out of my nose. Please chill, allergies. Please chill, cold. Why you do this to me? Dragon Sleeper by Sushi has to break it up immediately. They'll rope break for Quantum. Still to come tonight, that big Vixens match. I believe it's up next. I might be wrong. Actually, I think the Mike Miles Morgan Jackson matches up next. But later on tonight, we'll see Aura and Quinn Bell go at it in a big-time matchup with a lot of emotions behind it, emotionally charged between the two. Our other Cyborg Invitational match, Fear and Ringo Max, going to go at it. And of course, our main event, see the family, the number one contenders for the World Tag Team title, square off with the Fast and the Furious as Quantum still in control here. There you go, Sushi. Boot to the jaw, kick to the midsection, now backs Quantum up into the corner, going for a shoulder thrust, but counter. Now another counter. Reversal Fest 1999 here between the two brothers. They know each other so well. Again, 4-time interim, I should say, tag team champions together. Indeed, Quantum might have the edge over Sushi when it comes to singles titles. Quantum is a former Intercontinental champion. Sushi's never been able to win a singles championship despite many, many opportunities. Winning the Cyber Invitational, though, and get you a world title shot, or if you're in the top 4 at least, though there's a risk of being fired. You might get a mid-card title shot or a tag title shot. Well, I can't imagine Sushi or Quantum teaming up with anyone else but themselves, but each other. Last time we saw them as a tag team was at WrestleMania, challenging hashtag trending worldwide for the tag titles. Wait a minute. Super Brainbuster by Quantum there to Sushi up on the top. Going for the pin. That might be it. That move is what took out Chet Taylor and Bison. 2.9999. Sushi ain't going. That wasn't on a steel chair, to be fair. What's up, Sam? Back suplex by Quantum. There's the kip up. Jamari Williams couldn't get it done earlier tonight. The Quantum's got us covered in the kip-up department. Stopping down to the elbow now, trying to shatter it. Quantum just all over his brother here. Scoop slam attempt. Drops down behind, though, to Sushi. Pushes Quantum off of him. Kicks in the midsection. I think he was going for the Rising Sun. The man from the future. He saw it coming, though. And now a sharpshooter cinched in. Putting some serious torque on the lower spine of Sushi. Let's go, though, does Quantum. Doesn't want Sushi to tap. He doesn't want to embarrass his brother. Like I said, they've tried to stay out of each other's way in this CMV Civil War. If you remember back at Dark Carnival, when Novak made his debut, he assaulted Quantum, but Sushi called him off, said, let Quantum escape through the crowd. And that was the last time the two really had, contact with each other. They try to stay out of each other's way. But like I said, they can't here tonight. I always think they're going for a pin. This is a dumb submission. Armbar leg lock combo. So stupid. Such a stupid submission. If anyone's ever tapped out to that in actual wrestling, I feel sorry for them. It's a dumb move right there. And Cassie Maverick with a teat. Yeah, she has some teats, but a tweet here towards Fury. She says, "You're lucky I got the week off. Otherwise, I'd gladly prove to you again that I'm hardly a one-trick pony. Keep my belt warm for me. I want to be the one to take it from you." And Cassie might not have the chance, though, as Jade Divine's next in line. America's Sweetheart, the sister of Sushi X. Wait a minute. The Rising Sun by the Asian Sensation. Jade Divine's next in line. She'll get her shot against Fury in 4 weeks' time at Homecoming. Sushi going for the pin off that signature move of his. Will it get the job done, though? No, it does not. Here's a tweet from Jamari Williams. He says, "That was a cute win, Justin, but I have bigger business while holding an actual title. This week on the sneak peek, our special guest will be Shanaz Andoni. Don't miss it, as Quantum with the heart stopper tries to retaliate, but gets shut down quick." Oh, good night, driver, just as we get that tweet from Jamari. So the next guest on the sneak peek, Shanaz Andoni. I look forward to that. I love anything with Shanaz in it. Big Shanaz fan. I will never like that move, Tim. Just like you can't stand the neck crank. The electric chair into the roaring elbow is on my top 5 there, along with that armbar leg lock, stupid combo. Wait a minute. The Asian Sensation looking for the haiku. And there it is. Flips him over, slams him hard in the canvas. Hooks for the pin. No, so close, so close. Sushi can taste the victory. He can taste the point and the win column, and once again being tied for first place. But Quantum shuts him down. Shuts him down. Matt Jefferson here responding to Jamari's tweet from a few moments ago saying, "What happened tonight will be shades of what I'm going to do to you at homecoming after I beat Kent Monday night." Sushi going for his comeback, couple of forearms, Pele kick. Quantum tried to block it there, you saw, but to no avail. As the Asian sensations rolling, Japan's biggest export, putting the rising sun, and there it is. Sit out powerbomb out of the vertical suplex. And the second one might get the job done. Here we go, pinfall attempt. 1, 2. No, so close. Sushi can't believe it. He's absolutely shocked. You got to stay focused, though, Sushi. Caught him right back to his feet. Whoa, Sushi, I think he went for his big boot. He rarely goes for that. Oh, Omega driver. Omega going old school, or Quantum going old school, a.k.a. Omega's the a.k.a. Blizzard, rest in peace. Oh, 24th punch now. Don't turn around. Sushi, get your jaw cracked. Crumples under his own weight. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Sushi kicks out. Sushi X somehow kicking out of the 24th punch. What a match here between the two brothers. Oh, going for the timestamp. Quadras wants to end his brother's suffering, just get the win. But Sushi sidestepping it. And a third rising sun. There's no way Quantum can get out of this. That's got to be it. It's all over, but can Sushi get to the pin? If Sushi can't get to the pin in time. Oh, flips him over as fast as he can, shoots the half. 1, 2. No, he's too late. And here's a tweet from Jamari responding to Jefferson. He says, "Why so arrogant that you'll defeat Kent? No respect for your brother?" And indeed, Matt Jefferson seemed very confident that he would easily beat Kent on Fusion next week to become #1 contender and get his hands on Jamari once again at homecoming. As Sushi goes for another pin, just a 2 count though. What a war we are seeing here on Saturday Night Genesis, ladies and gentlemen. Snapmare there by X. Now reverse chin lock. Both men very tired, very drained. They've both eaten a lot of big moves here. How are you tired, Tim? You just told me you got your 8 hours. Please chill. And it's only like 6 o'clock. Here's a response by Fury targeted at Cassie. She says, "You want the title? Come and get it from me. I don't give an expletive delete about it no more. If I lose it, I don't care. I just want to beat the living daylights out of anyone that dares to piss me off. Bring it to you. Or bring it, you page 3 reject, I should say." As we just saw the sounding of the 7th trumpet by Quantum, now going for his comeback. Couple of clotheslines. Snap power slam as Sushi's clothesline comes to no avail. What was that? I don't know what Quantum was going for there. Maybe his terminating knee. Oh my God, a 4th rising sun. A 4th power bomb there by Sushi. Pin. Flips him over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, come on. The Asian sensation still can't put down Quantum. So Fury telling Cassie to bring it. And Fury doesn't seem to care a whole lot about her championship anymore. Wait a minute. What is Quantum going for here in the corner? Ooh, as Cop would call it, a diving spear. And the man from the future goes for the pin. Just a 2 count, though. Hands on his hips. He's just as shocked as... Quantum's eaten 4 rising suns and a haiku so far. Quantum delivering a 24th punch. And here comes a second heart to punch you. Oh, went right into a snap power slam. Nice combo right there. Might keep down Japan's biggest export. No. What is happening? An absolute war between these two brothers. Oh, time stamp. There it is. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Quantum has beaten Sushi. My goodness, what a match. Can't take anything away from either one of these men. But at the end of the day, the bell has rang and Quantum is the victor. And now the score is 2-1-1. And Quantum gets his first mark in the win column for the Cyborg Invitational. While Sushi drops further down, he's now 2-2. He's going to have to work his way back up. What a bout, though. And still so much to get to here tonight on Genesis. I don't know how anything can top that, though. We still got Fear versus Ringo Max to come. Aura and Quinn Bell. Mike Miles and Morgan Jackson. And, of course, the Fast and the Furious taking on the Family. Whether he's with the corporation or not, Quantum's got one thing on his mind, and that's winning the Invitational and getting that shot at the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. He finished 5th in last year's, so close to placing in the top 4, but it just slipped mere inches from his fingertips, and it looks like Quantum's got a couple of stacks already. Sushi's got nothing, not even any negative side effects, so that's good for him. I got some fierce burps here tonight. And folks, as we head into our next match, speaking of the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, I said earlier tonight we got some huge news. Not only pertaining to the world title, but as we all know, or as you should know, because if you had not checked out that match on Fusion, make sure you do so. Randy Orton dethroned Troy Voodoo to win back the Undisputed title. And also cost Troy his job, despite Troy beating the crap out of Borton. Borton fought back the Moo Man, not giving up, and he pulled out the victory somehow, some way. And now that Voodoo's gone, he doesn't have his rematch clause, obviously, so we're left wondering who's the number 1 contender. Well, I just received news earlier today, guys, from Cyborg and the new Fusion and General Manager himself, Cole Savage, that in 4 weeks' time in the main event of Homecoming, Randy Orton will make his first defense in his second reign as world champion against one half of the CMV World Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, Timmy Boy the Timster, Tim LaFave, will challenge Randy Orton for that undisputed World Heavyweight title. And I know you're wondering, what about the tag titles then? Well, I got some more news. Because we don't want Timmy Boy pulling double duty at the pay-per-view, the World Tag Team title match, the Family challenging T and Lee, that'll happen next week. On Monday Night Fusion, the Family will challenge T and Lee for the World Tag Team titles, but the main event of Homecoming has been set 4 weeks' time. Randy Orton and Tim LaFave, their rivalry reignited with the world title on the line this time. As here comes Mike Miles of Foreign Affairs. Like I said earlier, going to try to build off Chris Andrews' singles win a few nights ago. At a live event, Andrews beating Shanaz. Let's see if Miles can get some revenge for his fallen comrade in Sebastian Crawford. And take Morgan Jackson down a peg or two. You heard it right, Borton. Cyborg and Cole Savage handed it down to me themselves. Randy Orton makes his first defense of the World Championship against Tim LaFave. And the World Tag Team title match. We don't want Tim Boy pulling double duty at the pay-per-view. We want him nice and fresh. We want that world title bout to be 5 stars. So next week, T and Lee make their defense of the tag team titles against the Family on Monday Night Fusion, edition number 34. A stacked card is building up. We got Jefferson taking on Kent in a number 1 contenders match. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. As here he comes, the original gangsta himself. This is the guy who popped out Sebastian Crawford's kneecap with a crowbar some months ago. Took out the voice of Foreign Affairs. Ever since then, Foreign Affairs has been struggling to regain the ground. Failed to capture the tag team titles from T and Lee at Cause and Effect. But Andrews, undefeated in singles action. I'm actually wrong. He took that one loss to Bob Storm, I just realized, a couple weeks. That was last month, or 2 months ago, I think. But other than that, Andrew's really good in singles action. I said it myself during that live event match that perhaps Miles and Andrew should maybe part ways, go to singles action. You know, still be Foreign Affairs, still help each other out, tag when needed. But Mike Miles, we know he can cut it in singles action. He's a former Intercontinental Champion. And Chris Andrews, he shines in singles action, putting on a show against Shanaz and getting the victory. Hello, Dynamic. As Miles and Jackson kick things off here. And, I thought that was a tweet, Tim. Please chill. Please don't at other people's names unless it's a freaking tweet. Confuse me over here. You are pretty late, Dynamic. This is the fourth Dynamic. This is the fourth match of the night. Still a lot to come, though. Up next, Aura and Quinn Bell go at it. We got the invitational match. Actually, up next is Fear and Ringo. Then it's Aura. I keep forgetting where Aura and Quinn Bell is on the card. I keep thinking it's next. Now next it's Fear and Ringo Max in their invitational match. Then Aura and Quinn Bell in the main event. The Fast and the Furious take on the Family. The Family getting rocked with that news just as well as everybody else. That their tag team title shot coming a little bit early. Christmas is coming early next week, so they got to get some momentum put down the Fast and the Furious. But Fast and the Furious riding that momentum wave. They beat Bison and Duo Maxwell on Fusion 6 nights ago. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Scoop slam attempt by Mike Miles, the big man. The strength of Foreign Affairs countered by Jackson, though, into a neck breaker. Yeah, Mama Castle Fave used Thomas Sullivan to buy Tim the title shot. Confirmed. That's, of course, what happened. Oh, spinebuster attempt by Jackson. Countered by Mike Miles into a DDT. Showing off his athleticism. Now just stomping Morgan while he's down. Morgan. There's that strength on display. Mike Miles held the Intercontinental title for 4 weeks, for a month, before he lost it to Jeremy Blake. And then, of course, if you're a longtime CMV viewer, you know the beautiful series of events that came about the following months, where Mike Miles lost 3 pay-per-views in a row by roll-up, trying to regain the Intercontinental title. He never could, though. He kept on becoming #1 contender. He just could never win back the championship. Always beat by roll-up. This is good old Mike Miles. Nasty STO there, nearly driving Morgan through the canvas. Front headlock by Miles, making Morgan smell his armpit big time, belly to belly. And Morgan's taking a lot of damage right here. Miles shining in the singles match. He's taking it to Jackson, the OG. Now, just no disrespect shown. Can't blame him for after what he did to Sebastian Crawford. We haven't even heard from Crawford since. I'm pretty sure he's alive. As Miles goes for a cover, just a 2 count, though. I mean, he did get his kneecap popped out by a freaking crowbar, so. And Morgan Jackson, of course, staking claim that Mike Miles was next to fall. He has his opportunity here tonight. Oh, cross body. Dang, fury of punches. I don't even know how many he hit right there. Looked like maybe 10, 8 or 10. Psyching out. Morgan there with a stomp. Just brushes him. Mike Miles doesn't care, man. Shoots the half now. 1, 2. Close, but no cigar there for Miles. The big man of Foreign Affairs staying on top of Jackson, though. Reverse DDT and mount yet again for a second time. Ooh, a stomp right into the ribs. Taking the air right out of the OG. Hello, Twisted. Just in time for Mike Miles squaring off against Jackson here. I mean, Twisted is a huge Mike Miles fan. Chest bump showing good sportsmanship, and now Miles ducked out of the ring. Tumble, having a strip C next fall. The OG certainly has to turn the tides here. It's been all Miles thus far. Ooh! Miles rammed Temple first. Into the steel post there. Now face first. Morgan Jackson going in right now. And again, a 3rd time, trying to crack that skull wide open. Lifting Miles to his feet. He's woozy. He doesn't know where he is right now. Spins him around. Russian leg sweep on the outside. What's up? Morgan Jackson, I think he was looking for his comeback there. Can you hit it off, though? I don't think you can do your comeback while the guy's on the outside. Maybe it wasn't his comeback, just a regular taunt. He's getting a little bit cocky. Just got back under control. I don't think he should be. Oh, wait a minute. Going for that bridging butterfly suplex, though. Look at that bridge. That is a... Look at on his tippy toes and everything. Just a 2 count, though. Like I said, he just got back under control. Miles now dragging Jackson to the middle of the ring. Ooh, just dropping his knee onto the kidneys. That's not very nice. Miles now might go for the BFG, a tribute to the new man in charge, Cyborg. Nobody will ever do the BFG as good as Cyborg. Oh, what a big boot. Right to the chest of Miles there. We saw this a couple weeks ago, this terminating spike. Can Morgan lift up Miles, though? Yes, he can. Look at the strength. And just drives him head first into the mat. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Miles! Somehow, some way powering out of the terminating spike. And Morgan Jackson used to taking on big men here thus far in the CMV career. He beat Jake Holmes a few weeks back, who I believe is even bigger than Miles. So, the OG. Sorry, I got bad burps tonight, man. Whew. The OG is used to taking on big men in his apartment, in his bed. Jackson now, look at that height difference we just saw right there. It's like perfect. How they were like side to side. Miles trying to shatter the OG's spine now as he rebounds off the ropes. Miles, oh, he's going for the face plant. That pure strength just crumples Morgan. Might have chipped a tooth or two. Shoots the half now. Only gets a 2 count, though. And the Brit, he's huffing and puffing. Somehow, Jackson's up before him. Going for that sit-out sidewalk slam. And then just looking at him in disgust. Of course, Morgan Jackson's whole like spiel about why he's targeting foreign affairs because they misrepresent the UK. You know, they're trash. They're not... Oh, wait a minute. Miles, gonna go for a suicide dive? Please, Jill. This big guy can't even fit through the ropes. I don't know. Over the top with a senton. Mike Miles getting these CMV fans on their feet. What a match. Miles dominating for the first couple of minutes. Now it's all been Jackson. What a senton over the top. We always talk about Miles' strength, but he can pull out some athletic moves every now and then that just make your jaw drop. And now, oh, another sit-out sidewalk slam. Again, just looking at Miles like a piece of trash. Irish whip sends Miles crashing hard into the apron. The ring apron there. Referee at a count of 6. Good guy Morgan picked up Miles. He's sleeping on his feet, though. 7. Can the big man get back in? Yes, he can. Oh, look at this! Miles charging full force with the OG. It might come back. It might backfire. Small package, and Jackson got it. Jackson using Miles' own momentum against him. The big man charging him. Caught him in the small package. And able to get the 3 count. Just stole it. Morgan Jackson like luring Miles in there. And I'm actually shocked at that because Miles really was dominating that match. And the OG is just a turning point in the match. It's like, nope, no more. Nah. I'm about to go in right now. And Miles foolishly charging in. Letting his anger get to him. All of his own momentum used against him there with that small package. Another big win for Morgan Jackson, but something tells me this is far from over between Jackson and Foreign Affairs. I just hope Morgan leaves the ring. I hope there's not a crowbar waiting somewhere. Mike Miles, he's wearing knee pads, but... And here's Danny Miles charging into the ring, hot-headed right at Jackson. And the OG just like, nah. Let me get you in this small package real quick. And gets the 1, 2, 3. The original Gangster Edith. Come on. Morgan Jackson gets the victory, taking down yet another Foreign Affairs. Remember, who's left to stand? Oliver Kane and the Bloody Brit. I'd like to see the Bloody Brit and Jackson. I think that could be a good match. And here we go, folks. Earlier tonight, just a few matches ago, we saw Quantum take down his own brother, Sushi X, in a hellacious bout. Certainly, maybe even showcase worthy. I'll leave that up to Tim. But Quantum scoring his first win, a mark in the win column. And now here you got total opposites. The Sphere is at 1-0, and Ringo's dead last with 2 losses. So the Austrian Death Machine certainly needs this win a lot more than his foe does, and the desperation might be creeping in. Fear looking to remain undefeated thus far, putting down Slick B at the top of the month. It was the top of last month in minutes. Like 2-3 minutes took him to take down Slick B, the slickest of the bees. We'll see how he fares. Like I said, the dark side imploding here. And actually had Fear Bill Maverick on commentary earlier this week at the live event. And he actually said Ringo Max would, fare well in the Unholy Alliance. Perhaps after this match is over, whatever way it goes, Fear will offer his hand. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what goes down here. And here he is, Bill Maverick. Better be looking over his shoulder. He's met a lot of enemies lately in the form of Grid, the big Samoan monster. Like I referenced earlier, they got in that backstage brawl on Fusion. Fear able to scurry off after bashing Grid to the back of the head with some soda cans. And Grid earlier tonight tweeting out he's offering $100 to anyone who can locate Fear for him. Well, here you go, Grid. He's out here right now. I have that exclusive Alexander Bannon playset where as soon as you take him out of the package, he falls down and gets pinned. That's what he does. That's his ability. He might be Ulysses S. Grant there, Twisted. We don't know how old Fear is. Of course, Fury held up her end of the bargain. Remember, it was if Fear helps Fury get back her Vixen's Championship, Fury would give him back that amulet that apparently possesses all of his power. And she did hold up her end of the bargain, handing him back the amulet, but saying she wants nothing to do with the Unholy Alliance anymore. And though Fear was kind of sorry about that, he liked Fury, he liked having her in the Unholy Alliance, but they parted ways, and that's when Grid assaulted him. So Fear's got that amulet back. He said he needs to put some plans in place, make some preparations, though, before he can restore his full power. We'll even get that far, though, as Ringo Max, menacing as ever, makes his way down here. Never know what's running through this guy's head. Flashbacks of tag team with Fandango and Hulk Hogan. I watched that old episode a couple days ago when Hulk Hogan and Ringo Max came out to celebrate with American Justice. Greatest stable of all time. Ringo Max, American Justice, and Hulk Hogan. Should have been a thing. I don't know why I didn't make it a thing. Biggest mistake of my life. Here we go. Fear. Ringo Max toe-to-toe in this Cyborg Invitational bout. Fear currently stands at 1-0. Ringo 0-2, dead last. Fear tied with Just Insane for second place right now, I believe. Slide headlock by Maverick. Takes Ringo down to the canvas now as it's cinched in tightly. And while I also had Fear on commentary earlier this week, he also made claims that he wants to go for the light heavyweight title. But he's got to focus on the Invitational. If he does place at least in the top 4, he could have a shot. Any mid-card title he wants, the Anarchy light heavyweight or the International. Of course, there'll be the risk of him being fired as well if he gets that briefcase with the pink slip in it. Or he could go to the tippy top, win the whole thing, and get a shot at the Undisputed World title. Fear also saying that if the family managed to put down T and Lee for the tag titles, that'll be something that the Unholy Alliance want once again from the family, because Fear said, now the family don't have anything that he wants anymore. The family, they're useless to him now, but he said if they win those tag titles, then there'll be another target, and we'll find out next week. Don't even have to wait for Homecoming, as the family will challenge T and Lee for the titles next week on Monday Night Fusion. Tonight, the family go toe-to-toe with the Fast and the Furious, as Ringo trying to shatter the old man's kneecap. And Grid sends out a tweet here saying, "No one claimed the $100. I'll be waiting for Colonel Sanders backstage. Best hope you can run fast enough before I toss you into the KFC fryer, Sanders." Damn. Oh, now Max just grabbing Fear by his old gray hair and just planting him in the mat. Goes for another pin attempt, does the Austrian Death Machine, but the Unholy one able to power out. Goes for the neck cranker, punch to the temple, it looked like. Maverick saw it coming, breaks free, goes for a snapmare, countered by Ringo, though, into a Russian leg sweep. And Ringo in last year's Invitational finished at 4-5. Got 4 wins, but I believe he was tied for third to last. He tied with 2 other people. One of them was Kendall Wolf. I don't remember the other one, though. I think it was Borton. Swinging neck breaker there by Maverick. And so far, Ringo's looking to repeat history because he's currently dead last, taking losses to Xander Slate and Sushi X. Armbar. Fear has to let go, though. Ringo's not tapping out anytime soon. Irish Whip puts the old man in the corner. The Austrian Death Machine slides him up, goes for a kick to the midsection. Nice enziguri to counter the counter. He was trying to pin Maverick there, but Fear wasn't having it. Twist around. He's teasing us. Thought he was going for a Banshee's call. German suplex instead. Fear versus a Deep Fryer at Ascendance confirmed. Of course, folks, our next pay-per-view event is Homecoming in 4 weeks' time. After that, we begin our road to the 4th annual big event. The first annual Ascendance, just renamed from WrestleMania. With Absolution, the 4th annual Royal Rumble match coming our way. Can't wait for that. And, of course, the Glammy... Oh, wait a minute. Schrodinger's kill by the Austrian Death Machine plants Fear right down on Max's knee. Gonna try to finish it off here. 2.9999. But not the victory thus far. This is the 5th match of the evening, Victor. Still 2 matches to come. Or in Quinn Bell in the main event, the Fast and the Furious versus the family. Whoa, big time back body drop. Back drop kick there to the neck now. Fear gonna go for that release Tiger Bomb of his. I was gonna say though, of course, the nominations for the 3rd annual Glammy Awards are up on the website right now. If you have not voted, make sure you do so. But take your time. You got all month. The winners will be announced or presented with their awards the night after Homecoming, episode 200 of CMV. Front headlock, flips Fear around, gonna go for a scoop slam. Oh, a scoop slam toss, trying to throw Maverick out of the ring. Uh-oh, the Austrian Death Machine. He's had enough of this. Ain't about this life anymore. Gonna answer the Banshee's call, grabs him by the neck. Bam! Twists him inside out. Tastes that mat. Hooks the leg now. 1, 2. Oh! The TH was on my tongue, ladies and gentlemen. Ringo had that win in his sights, but Maverick, something deep down within him. Ringo trying to stay on top of his foe here. Certainly been a good match thus far. Ooh. Ooh. Dang. Those elbows right to the jaw. Those were more like biceps to the jaw. And then the Dragons. Takes down Max. We know how Fear likes to finish off his matches. That big time crossbody from up top. Oh, looks like he's going for a drop kick here, though. This is something new. I haven't seen this from Maverick before as he takes a couple steps back, sizes up. Ringo going to plant those cowboy boots. Bam! Right into the temple of his opponent. And Ringo might be napping if Fear gets to the pin in time. Immediately in the ring, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Not going to keep down Max. I bet it's not even a real $100 bill. I bet they don't even have money in Samoa. They don't even have shoes. Oh! What a clothesline by Max, and now pranks that Dark Lord of his. Maybe it's the same demon that Fear serves. Who knows? There's that clothesline. Gives him the power. Another clothesline. Can we get a third one? Yes, we can. And Maverick, he's wobbly. He's woozy. Falling into the corner. Goes for a clothesline. Maverick sidesteps, though. Saw it coming. Well scouted. And now a pendulum backbreaker. Trying to shatter that spine. Falls into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. What is running through Fear's head? I don't want to know. Got a good look at his eyes right there, though. There's a fire in him. He wants this win. Up on the top. Max counters, though. Well placed. And now a diving clothesline. Taking Maverick's head off. Look at that playing possum, though. The unholy one as he drags Ringo in. Arm wrench. Ringo in about that life, though. Oh, Banshee's call! Banshee's call a second time! That's got to be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Ringo Max. Finally going to get a mark in the win column on the brackets there for the Cyborg Invitational. What a match. Big win for Ringo. Really needed that one. Can't take anything away from Maverick as usual. Can't forget that showing he put on at the pay-per-view, but tonight is Ringo's. Now he's the darker of the two, it seems. Whatever Lord he prayed to, it paid off. Maybe they serve opposing demons. Ringo and his demon versus Fear and his demon confirmed for WrestleMania. Or for Ascendance. You know, whatever you want to call it. It's your life. You can live it as you see fit. That second Banshee's call, though, coming out of nowhere, caught Maverick off guard. Right in the middle of the ring. Here's that comeback that led to Max's eventual win. Nice counter here by Fear. Saw the clothesline come and said, nah. Sidestepped on a pendulum backbreaker. Seemed like he was going to get back in control, but it didn't last very long. And here's that Banshee's call for a second time. Maverick ain't so lucky to kick out of 2 there. Good win by Max, and now he's at 1-2 at a last. As Slick B is also at 0-2, so he takes the 8th position right now. Ringo still got a lot of work to get back up to the top, though. As we now move on to our co-main event of the evening, my fine feathered friends, Vixen's action. Very emotionally charged match here between Aura and Quinn Bell. Goes back a couple of months when Aura was first signed to CMV. Hadn't made her debut yet. Talking all that ish to every other Vixen on Twitter, specifically Quinn Bell, though. And it really boiled over at cause and effect when Aura caused Quinn Bell's elimination for her team, pulling Quinn's hair, allowing Fury to hit Slaying the Dreamer, make that elimination. Quinn Bell wasn't happy about that. Aura, with an attack on Bell, though. Vicious attack on Fusion. Trapped her head in between a steel chair and hit the Osaka Street Cutter. Put Quinn Bell in the hospital. But as I said earlier tonight, Quinn Bell, despite the head bandage, despite the bruised eye, she showed up at a live event. And said she was still going to make it to Genesis, still gonna pay back Aura for all she done. You know, you might have gotten the edge on me, but you didn't finish me off, and that's your mistake. Before having Aura carted off by the authorities, she was locked up until here tonight. She's been set free, and it's time to go. How do you remember Kyle James, Tim? The first ever CMV light heavyweight champion, Kyle James. Rest in peace. Papa bless. Yeah, and Xander Slate doesn't have an asshole. He had it sewed up just for that, just for such an occasion. So. Or indeed seeking out her first win here over her foe. Bad blood between these two, enough to drown you. Certainly a win here. Will go a long way in boosting these two up the rankings. We know Jade Divine is next in line to challenge Fury for the Vixen's title, and that match will take place in 4 weeks' time at Homecoming. 2 big matches already announced for the pay-per-view, of course. Yep, Fury versus Jade Divine, and as we just announced earlier tonight, Randy Borton will defend that undisputed world title against one half the World Tag Team Champions. Old Timmy with the Timster, Tim LaFave. Will he still be one half the tag champs come the pay-per-view, though, as he and Lee will defend those titles next week against the family. Stacked Monday Night Fusion it's looking to be. Here we go. Aura, Quinn Bell, toe-to-toe. Let's see if the Queen of Botchville can botch her way to a victory here tonight. Aura can pick up her first taste of victory. Collar and elbow, test of strength, and it's Aura who's the stronger right now. Side headlock, giving Quinn Bell a little bit of a noogie. And the Fear tweeting out saying, "I know you're waiting for me, Grid. I won't be coming backstage alone, so I wouldn't risk it if I were you. P.S. Stop leaving chicken bones in my bag. It's not funny anymore." Apparently, Grid's been leaving chicken bones in Fear's bag. Arm lock by Aura. We're going to snap that twig of an arm. You fool of a toque. Quinn Bell, very athletic. Don't take anything away from her. She's very skinny. I feel like if a gentle breeze would knock her down. Aura, on the other hand, she's thick. She's got the muscles. She's got the strength advantage, certainly. Quinn Bell, very athletic, though, like I said. Or got to watch out for the Irish hangover. Grabbing her by the hair and just with the boot pushing her face first into the mat. And Grid replying here to Fear, saying, "Bring all the friends you want, Colonel. You all can be in the same KFC bargain bucket." Dang. Grid saying he's going to cook up Fear and his friends. Quinn Bell talking that ish. Comes back to bite her, though. Aura back in the ring. Back flipping out of the back suplex attempt, though. Oh, but gets caught with a double leg takedown anyhow. What's up, 702? Aura has a counter for every single one of Quinn Bell's counters, it seems. Studying the tapes. I'm sure both of them have. It's a big match. Not only emotions and bad blood on the line. Like I said, a win here definitely moved them up in the rankings. Cross-legged fisherman buster there. Doing some damage to the head. I said, Tim, she's thick. She's thick. She can get the nut, Tim. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tim, you know what I'm saying? Xander Slate might have to ditch Antarctica. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Xander's in love. Knee to the face. Oh, this fucking move again. I'm banning this maneuver. Everybody who has this move is getting buried automatically. This arm lock, leg lock combination. Oh, nice float over. What a DDT. Kind of skidding her face across the canvas. Oh, no, we're going for another cross-legged fisherman buster. Or Ben in control goes for the pin here, looking to finish things off. Doesn't want to stay in the ring for very long with Quinn Bell. Thank God this is a clean singles match. I can't imagine what these two would do to each other with weapons were involved. Jawbreaker there by the Queen of Botchville as Kitty goes for an Irish whip. Now puts Aura out on the ring apron and a punch to the jaw sends her falling down to the outside. A shade of things to come next month. at Absolution. Elimination. Royal Rumble. Oh, Dirty Deeds! On the outside. Dirty indeed. Submissions are nerfed, period, in the game, Lewis. Like, AI just don't tap out. It was nerfed at the beginning of the season, but now it's not. I mean, some people probably still have not great stats, but... Oh, Quinn Bell going for a figure 4. Woo! That's a figure 3.5 right there. She botched it. Has to let go, or ain't planning on tapping out. Back chop across the jaw right there. Counters into a Russian leg sweep. Covers his arm right out of the reversal. You can clearly tell Oris wants this match over with. She wants to, like I said, she doesn't want to stay in there any longer than she has to against Kitty tonight. The system's trash. I hate it. I preferred button mashing, and I'm not even a huge button mashing fan, but I definitely preferred it to this freaking idiotic thing they got going on. I preferred the system they had way back in 2006, 2007. It was like a meter would bounce back and forth. There'd be like a blue line in the middle, and you had to like stop it in the blue line. I like that. That's probably my favorite submission system. Oh, here comes that strength of Aura, deadlifting Kitty through the air and into a pin off the German. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Oh, and Aura going for something there. Perhaps a finisher. And Yosaka street cutter, maybe. Kick to the midsection. Putting a hurting on them ribs. Headlock now. And what is Bell sizing her up for? Drops her down with a vertical suplex, letting the blood rush to the head and everything. When Bell's not done, we gotta get a botchplex, perhaps. Yes, we are. Botchplex incoming. Whoa, look at that view. Ziegler's probably very happy right now. Yeah, that was Ziegler against Quantum last month, I believe, the match that you're referring to. Botchplex didn't get the job done. Here comes another double leg takedown. Aura knows her MMA background here, it seems. And where's Aura? Oh, no, I don't like this. I have to back up, or you better not spill my Mountain Dew. She changed her mind. Oh, Quinn Bell maybe wants to tear apart my announce table, though. No, Aura's going to give another shot. This time she gets it done. Clapping for her. Good job. Good job, Aura. You figured it out. Oh, knocking my cowboy hat on the... That's just not going to stand. Aura released. You're going to see it on CMV.com next week. Aura has been released for an unconfirmed reason. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Oh, rib first into the announce table. Oh, and again, but Aura's not done. No. What is the Japanese-born Vixen going for? No. No. What is this? Double underhook pile driver through the announce table. Oh, my God. This is ridiculous. But look at Aura lifting Quinn Bell up to her feet. Maybe doesn't want the count out. Victor, I don't know what the ref's at right now. At 6, I think. Quinn Bell somehow shaking off the cobwebs and getting back into the ring. Or that might have been a mistake. What? What is Quinn Bell going for? Quinn Bell! Oh my God. Quinn Bell retaliating for that announce table. Oh my God! Superplex to the outside. The fans chanting, this is awesome. These Vixens putting it all on the line, putting on what a hell of a match right here. Quinn Bell saying, you want to put me through the announce table? I'm going to break your back real quick. Oh, and another Dirty Deeds on the outside. This is ridiculous. And now Quinn Bell going for a kick to the midsection. I don't know how either one of these Vixens are standing right now. He's got a leg lock cinched on the outside. Or now back in the ring, count of 6. Quinn Bell, Irish whip, going to put the Jap in the corner, and a monkey flip. The Jap. I'm saying that. I don't care. This Genesis is like the greatest card. Oh, look at Quinn Bell calling Aura a loser. Come on, Quinn. You know better than to taunt. See the trash talk gonna backfire now. As Aura with a jawbreaker allows her to regain control. And a third fish. Oh! Small package driver. 1, 2, 3, and Aura got it. Aura gains her first victory here in her CMV career. What a brutal match. I thought she was going to go for the botchplex. She kind of did. It's kind of like a variation of the botchplex. Small package driver indeed. Bright Angel would be pleased with that showing. Man, Quinn Bell driven through the announce table. Aura taking a spill from the top to the outside with a superplex. That was a match, man. That was a good match. Oh my God, Maury, it's less is more. You don't even know your own tag team partner. What, the small package driver? That's like the first time I've seen it hit on my show, except for other than from DJ. Maybe you're talking about NXT, I don't know. That's the first time I've seen anybody hit the small package driver except for Moore. There was the botchplex pretty early on, not able to get the job done. And here's Quinn Bell. This is where she fucked up. She was in control. She was firmly in control. Talked that smack, though, and Aura, with the jawbreaker, able to regain control and put her down right away with the small package driver. And I can't complain about this camera angle, you know what I'm saying? What up? Ziggler's going nuts. All these camera angles tonight. He's loving it. And the announce table shattered to pieces. My Mountain Dew all over the place. My snakeskin boots are freaking stained, as is my cowboy hat. But Aura celebrating her first victory here in CMV. Hard fought and well deserved indeed. You certainly weren't, Murray. You botched and you know it. Oh, there's Alvius, just as I was referring to him, referencing him. You better stick around, because we need Ziggler on commentary for this episode's live event. We're at the main event right now of Genesis. An awesome Genesis has been thus far. Freaking Quantum versus Sushi was off the hook. That Vixens match was absolutely 5 stars. And now here we go. It's the Fast and the Furious, and it's the family here in the main event. We got the news earlier tonight that Tim LaFave has been named the new #1 contender to the Undisputed World title by Cyborg and the Fusion and Genesis' new general manager, Cole Savage. And they will go toe-to-toe with Borton, the Moon Man himself, in the main event of Homecoming. So, of course, that puts the World Tag Team title match in a tough spot. So that's been moved to next week on a Monday Night Fusion. The family will challenge Tia and Lee for the tag team titles. The question is, will the family be heading into that bout with some momentum on their side? The Fast and Furious certainly getting back to their winning ways. They put down Vicious and Delicious a couple weeks ago and just beat Bison and Duo Maxwell on Monday Night Fusion 6 nights prior. So they're rolling. This is certainly a first-time match right here. 2 fan favorites. And I can't wait. It's looking to be a good one. I mean, Fat Al doesn't interfere, though, Tim, because he's face, and DJ and Elijah are face, so he doesn't interfere. He's just there. I always forget. I literally just remembered that Fat Al was supposed to be Twisted's Caw. I made it for him, and then he disappeared. Rest in peace. But yeah, guys, next week's Monday Night Fusion is looking to be a good one. The World Tag Team title shot. Matt Jefferson and Ryan Kent, a #1 contenders match to see who will take on Jamari Williams at Homecoming for the international title. Sure to be much, much more. As we look to head into the new year for CMV, the Road to Ascendance is going to start next month. Absolution, the 4th annual Royal Rumble. Excuse me. I'm burping up a storm more than usual. too fat to interfere. I think he's too dumb to interfere, to be honest. Certainly, it's the most exciting time of year, at least in my opinion, the road to ascendance. The Royal Rumble. Of course, you got Purgatory in between, and then, of course, the grandest stage of them all itself, the 4th annual, and quote-unquote, in parentheses, off to the side, secret and small text, WrestleMania for. We're naming it Ascendance, though. Who will be champion when we get there? What will be happening in the CMV Civil War? Only time will tell. And here they come, accompanied by their paw, their good, Fat Al, the brothers DJ Moore, Elijah Stewart, the family, indeed finally getting their CMV World Tag Team title rematch that they never got. Of course, because of fierce attack on DJ that put him on the shelf for 2 months. Elijah was caught up in the Elimination Chamber. He was a singles career for a while. Now they're back, though, in T and Lee, following their retention against Foreign Affairs that Cause and Effect tweeted out, offering a rematch to the family. And, of course, Elijah gladly accepting. And that's coming our way next week on Monday Night Fusion. The family will become 2-time World Tag Team Champs. Will T and Lee continue on their record-setting reign, the longest reign this season? Twist doesn't have an Xbox One, so rest in peace, Tim. No, we need Ziegler on commentary. Oh, and DJ right out of the gate with a nasty neckbreaker there on Bob Storm. And again, the Fast and the Furious with a great victory over Bison and Duo Maxwell. Very outmatched and probably the underdog going in. A lot of betting men probably didn't put their money on Storm and Frank, but they walked out with a victory. A good showing of respect at the top of the bout, too. Bison and Bob Storm shaking hands. Oh, and a foot DDT now. Bob Storm about the size of DJ's entire leg there. Certainly a win for the Fast and Furious over the #1 contenders. Put them right in line for a future tag team title shot. They kind of hit a rough slump for a couple months, taking a lot of losses in and out. The likes of the Trailblazers and Foreign Affairs. But recently they picked back up. They said they want to prove they're still a legitimate threat in the tag team division. They want to get back to the top. And they've certainly shown that as of late. As DJ with just a kick right to the chest of the Downstorm. As Elijah's cheering on his brother here. Grabs him by the mask. Don't pull an Alberto Del Rio. Another neck breaker inbound. Storm in trouble here. Main event Saturday Night Genesis edition number 33. 4 weeks away from homecoming. I don't think are the family? I don't know. I don't think the family are undefeated in tag action. I mean, the 6-man ladder match at Battle Scars, that counts as like clean 2-on-2 match. I can't be sure. We know they're undefeated in Tornado Tag elimination tag matches, but I don't know about regular tags. Have to go back and look. Certainly they've been on a roll, putting down the Unholy Alliance. That Cause and Effect. Nice counter by Bob Storm, and then a knee right to DJ's face as he turns around. And Storm going to take advantage. It was a good idea there. Tags in Furious Frank, the man with the dankest mohawk there has ever been. Immediately gets greeted with that sky-high spine buster. Now it's DJ who moonwalks his way over to Tag and Elijah. Going to see some good vibes now. Both these teams very respective of one another. A lot of respect. Respect. Oh, springboard drop kick, kind of botched a little bit there. Still got enough to take down Frank, though. A lot of respect between T and Lee and the family as well, heading into their title match. T and Lee wishing the family the best of luck here. Irish whip. Oh, pullback attack into a pendulum backbreaker, I should say. DJ with a cheeky little golf clap. And now Frank with his strength. Elijah flailing, trying his hardest to get out of it, but it's caught that gut-wrench suplex. Couldn't avoid it. Grabs him by the hair. Gets trapped, though. Playing possum as Elijah with that arm drag. Now stomping on the bicep. Head scissors by Frank. I would not want to be trapped between the legs of Furious Frank. Gonna be honest. And speaking of T and Lee, here's a tweet from Tim LaFave. He says, watching this from home, must say that I love both of these teams, and if Lee and I are still tag team champions by next week, then he and I would love nothing more than a title match with the Fast and the Furious. So, T and Lee offering out another challenge that if they're retaining against the family next week, they want to put the titles on line against the Fast and the Furious. Tim shouldn't get ahead of himself, though. But wait and see what happens here tonight. See who wins this match. See who wins next week. Tim has to focus on that big Undisputed World title match coming his way at Homecoming now. Oh, what a counter by Frank. Apparently a little bit too heavy for DJ to carry there. Now a tag to Storm. Oh, and immediately gets caught with that sit-out facebuster. Hooks a leg, middle of the ring. 1, 2. Referee calls it just a 2 count. Barely that. As here's a tweet from Aura. She says, what did I say? I only speak the truth. And when I pinned Quinn in that ring, I just proved that I am better than her. Quill. Apparently she's a Quill. Uh-oh, we're going to get a little bit of a Tokyo drift here. And once again, it's the big man Frank from the top. All that weight right down onto the ribs. Hooks the leg. Can Bob Storm stop Elijah in time? Yes, he can. And that's a 3 count. The Fast and the Furious. If the family were undefeated before, they're not anymore because Frank and Storm are rolling. Tokyo Drift takes down Moore and Storm too quick, able to stop Elijah from breaking up the pin. Not great for the family heading into their World Tag Team title match next week on Monday Night Fusion against T and Lee. But the Fast and the Furious certainly earning their tag team title shot if T and Lee do retain, as Tim just extended the invitation. And there's the Tokyo Drift. I can't blame not a lot of people kick out of that, especially when it's Frank off the top. As there's Storm with the DDT off the float over. Excuse me. The Fast and the Furious with quite possibly their biggest victory thus far in their CMV career. As Genesis goes off the air, these two celebrate a hard-fought battle and a good victory. And the question is, next week on Monday Night Fusion, who will emerge as the World Tag Team Champions? Will T and Lee continue on that record-setting reign, or will the family regain the World Tag Team titles for a second time? We'll just have to wait and see. As Cass LaFave with a response to Aura here. She says, you're better than Quinn, but are you better than me? I think not. Cass LaFave trying to start some issues with Aura. Now Aura just got done with Quinn Bell. And now LaFave's like, nah. Got to start that Twitter drama right quick. All right, Elvis. Are you on here still? We need that Ziegler commentary, man. 2 news alerts. Of course, we got Andrew Briggs. It's been announced that he will take on #1 contender Christopher Ann for the CMV Light Heavyweight title after Zach Payne put down Briggs. Christopher Ann came out and signaled that he wanted a piece. He wanted a piece of Briggs. Apparently, Levi decided not to cash in his rematch clause. He's been very quiet. Don't know what's going on with him. And tensions are growing between Slate and Justin Sane. Indeed, Slate attacking Sane before his match with Jamari Williams at the top of the night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that Ziegler has not arrived here at the studio to help me commentate this CMV.com exclusive live event match. So let me go out to the crowd and find someone who can commentate with me. Anybody want to jump on this? Who wants to come in here? Who's our special guest this week? As Big Bad Briggs, Amber Briggs retweeting Cass saying, please, everyone is better than Cass LaFave. And Aura responding to LaFave as well, saying, ha! I beat Quinn so easy, I'd knock someone like you out in 5 seconds. I'd take a step back, old timer. You saw what I did to Quinn. You don't want any of this. I wouldn't say that Aura knocked Quinn out in 5 seconds, or knocked her out easy at that. It was a pretty hard-fought match. And Cass responds saying, on the contrary, Aura, I want all of that. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find a guest. If not, I'll just do it myself. Folks, unfortunately, it seems like no one wants to sit next to me because, quote unquote, I smell. But I wish Beast would do commentary with me. Lilyhammer, where are you? Lilyhammer, if you're watching somehow, some way, come be my co-commentator. But it looks like I'm doing this one on my own. But you know what? I'll let you guys decide because I'm such a nice dude and I care about what the fans think. You guys can choose which type of match we do. Obviously not a 6-man or anything, but 1-on-1, 2-on-2, handicap, fatal 4-way, or triple threat. You guys can decide. I'll put 20 seconds up on the board, and whatever gets the most votes will do. So 4-way's got 3 votes thus far. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, 4-way's winning. Got a lot of votes for 4-way already. Don't even need the last 5 seconds. I'm going to make sure we got the right arena first. Ain't even playing that game. Alright, we'll throw Ryan Colt in there. Yeah, he needs a match. That's true. That's true. Ryan Colt had last week off. So we'll give him some action. We'll give us some action here tonight. Maybe we'll put a Minuteman in there. But who else first? Let's see. Fast lane to homecoming. Let's see. Maybe we'll put Gabriel. We'll put Gabriel in there. He had his debut against Kataskano, losing effort. Good match, though. We'll see what he can get done in a 4-way. Then we'll put a Minuteman in there. What Minuteman should we put in? I'll give you guys another vote. What Minuteman? Abbott Bass, Tyson Newman, Alexander Bannon, Rex Carter, Slick B. I'll put 15 seconds on the clock for this one. Which Minute Man you want to see in there? That's actually not the default pose. The default pose is the one where they're standing off to the side like they're cool. They have their head tilted back. All right, Rex Carter it is. Everybody's going Rex. We want to see Rex. All right, I can dig it. I can dig it, sucker. And last but not least, let's see. Oh, maybe Hannibal. We haven't seen Hannibal in a while. I've got that Hannibal withdrawal. You know what I'm saying? Hannibal or Parker. All right, we'll do Hannibal or Parker. Another vote. I'll put 10 seconds on the clock for this one. Hannibal or Parker. I know it's going to win already, though. Hannibal or Parker. Hannibal or Parker. Maury doesn't even vote for himself. Maury votes for Hannibal. Oh, vote for Parker. One for Parker, one for Hannibal. I need a tiebreaker. I need one more person. Oh, there's a Parker vote. Parker it is. I already accepted that, GG. So here we go, folks. Our CMV.com exclusive for this episode coming our way. See newcomers Ryan Colt, Gabriel Glamour go at it with the Minutemen's Rex Carter, the Hillbilly, and the Lunatic Fringe of CMV, Parker. Ryan Colt had a great start here in his CMV career, picking up a lot of wins on live events and then debuting with a loss to Ryan Kent. Would also go on to lose Zach Cage. So you're going to bring him back to the live event, see if he can start building up his momentum again before he gets back to Genesis. Eventually break through the Fusion. Kid has a lot of potential. My past couple of guests these last few months, a couple of them have referenced Colt. You know, he's like I said, a great athlete. Could be the future of this company. He's got to get some wins together, though, on the big show, on the big stages. And Gabriel Glamour, like I said, just made his debut. Was that last week's event? Yeah, last week's live event where they lost to Karasuke. Karasuke getting his first win. Papa bless. Great match, though. Great showing by Gabriel. And Rex Carter. Rex Carter needs no introduction. Rex Carter's Rex Carter. Everybody loves him. Of the Minutemen. Oh, you know, moonshine and all that. Good guy. Great guy. Get some momentum for his pals. He and his pals. And Parker, of course. What's there to say about Parker? Fucking Lunatic Fringe, I'm going to call him more, because you can't tell me what to do. Parker lately been getting dragged around by his sister Mariah, recent signing here in CMV. His trainer, apparently. She's been whipping him into shape after his crushing defeat at the hands of Headhunter some weeks back. Wonder how Parker feels about Christopher Ann being named the #1 contender for the light heavyweight title. Literally crushing. Don't even know how Parker got up. I can't help but sing along to this song. This automatically makes me the biggest Ryan Colt fan. One day that towel gimmick match will happen. I always keep forgetting. What is that? Ryan Colt, Worldwide Will Carlos, triple threat towel gimmick match. Winner gets all the towels. I think one other person has a towel gimmick. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I mean, it's Mariah now, because I like Mariah. Come on, Maury. Mariah sounds better anyway. Towel on a pole match. That's the best one, though, Tim. All the Minutemen do it in the tag team matches when they're in that. So all of the Minutemen, too. That's a big towel gimmick match. You be my love, or just my stand. This kid certainly put his skills on display in his debut. If you did not catch it, I recommend a good match against Kadesuke. It was simply the purple Devil's time. His first win. Papa blessed Gabriel Glamour for giving Kadesuke his first win. Don't try and fight him. You can't deny I am. Rest in peace, Tyler Breeze, huh? I feel like you should be happy for a superstar when he gets called up from NXT. Every time a superstar gets called up from NXT, though, I just sigh. I'm like, oh, great. Rest in peace, their career. At least they're doing good with Sami Zayn so far, I guess. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hyped to see Rex Carter in action. I'm a big Hillbilly fan. Rex, it looks like he's about to fall over. Probably on that moonshine as always. He needs that moonshine to function. Bubba's moonshine. If he doesn't get it, that's when Rex actually does poorly in matches. Zack Ryder in that ladder match is so bizarre. I mean, understandable since they have like nobody. So Zack Ryder out of nowhere who hasn't been on Raw in literally like fucking a year. But it's just so random. Should have been Mojo Rawley instead. Yeah, that's what I thought. U.S. title match should have been the ladder match. And it should have been just Sammy versus Owens. Because Kalisto versus Ryback, that's literally a match at WrestleMania. Come on. Come on, WWE. What are you doing? Who could ever forget Slate versus Rex Carter in a tables match at Anarchy Rules? Greatest match of all time. Well, yeah, obviously it was supposed to be Neville. Cesaro probably would have been in it too if he was still around. Tyson Kidd probably. Now they got fucking Zack Ryder Stardust. Oh, Rex Carter's walking right through Parker. Like he's like, huh? I'm a ghost, dude. Parker ain't having none of it though. Here we go. This fatal four-way match gonna get underway. Ryan Coates, Gabriel Glamour, Rex Carter, and Parker. Fatal four-way match, of course, as we know. There's one when first guy gets pinfall or submission inside of the ring. No disqualification, no countouts. 10 seconds in, we're going to see that come into effect as Rex Carter grabs the steel chair. Parker bashes him in the head with it, though, and the chair just disappeared through the canvas. I don't know about that, Twisted, because he and Mojo Rawley are kind of like they're big thing on NXT. And nobody really likes them. I don't understand why. I like Zack Ryder. I thought everybody liked Ryder, but they boo the hell out of Ryder and Mojo most of the time. I like that tag team though. They're kind of like a big tag team on NXT, so I don't think Ryder is getting released anytime soon, unless the tag team breaks up. I don't think it's going to though. As Ryan Colt takes it to Gabriel here. Colt obviously has the size disadvantage in this match. Everybody's a good. Well, Parker and him might. I have to see him stand up because Parker's down right now. I like Mojo too, though. I'm a Mojo fan. I just really like his theme. He's not bad in the ring though either. Oh, Hurricane Rana onto the chair. Oh, and a power bomb by Colt there to Glamour. Yeah, GG, Alvius. We're missing that glorious Ziggler commentary. I mean, it's not too late. The match just started. Ziggler could arrive to the studio here a little bit late. Oh, my God, Carter! Oh, hurry onto the chair. Parker landed face first. This chair's getting used properly here, man. 2 count by Rex there on the lunatic fringe. Goes for a soccer ball kick to the spine. Parker saw it coming, though. Back suplex not done. How about another one? Come on. Let's get a second one. There it is. Can we get a German to finish it off? Wait a minute. Gabriel Glamour looking to finish things off on Colt. Only a 2 count, though. Looks like Glamour's going to take the fight to Colt on the outside. Whoa, what was that red light? Please chill. Someone's got a sniper. Ziggler's got a sniper. He's arriving to the arena a little bit late. He needs to make a hit. Someone stole his dank leather jacket. Rex goes for the pin on Parker in the ring. Parker able to kick out, though. Ooh, Glamour. Nice wheelbarrow stunner there. Can't get the pinner submission on the outside, though. He's going to go for a rolling leg lock. Ooh, that guy felt that kick there at Cole. That was stiff, man. That was stiff right there. Oh, and Gabriel Glamour rammed in the invisible something. He just ran into something there. Parker gonna go for another duo back suplexes and a German to finish it off. Cousin Billy gonna finish Rex off once and for all. Covered by Parker now on the Hillbilly. Just a 2 count. Colt desperately trying to get back into the ring. Grabs Gabriel with a tiger suplex. Hooks it in for the pin. Legs a flailing. Only a 2 count. Oh, and Rex, nice counter. Using his weight to his advantage. Crumpled down to the chest of Parker. Hurricanrana by Gabriel. Now the model. Look at the disrespect as he just steps over Ryan Colt like it's a heap of garbage. Carter with a close call there on Parker. Pin attempt by Gabriel. Rex, wake up. There you go. Breaks up the pin at 1. Close to 2. Ryan Colt's not going to take that line down. Back to seat, but Carter's now got a hold of Glamour. Colt goes for Parker. Gets caught in a front headlock. Oh, the Hillbilly driving Gabriel shoulder first down onto his knee. And what is Carter going for here? Leans Gabriel up against the ropes. Irish whip taking him out to the apron. And it's Colt with a nice lifting reverse DDT to Parker on the outside. Oh, Gabriel punching free. Where's he going? Back into the ring. Oh, Gabriel breaks the eyes. Oh, and a spinning heel kick. Or not a heel kick. A roundhouse type maneuver. Carter might be down. No. Rex Carter kicks out. The Hillbilly not taking enough damage thus far. As Colt got into the ring to break it up, he probably would have been too late anyhow. And Gabriel, the referee not calling for a DQ. There's no DQs here. So Gabriel raking the eyes right in front of the ref. Couldn't do anything about it. That's because the party's not open anymore, Alvius, you dunce. It's too late now. The match is coming to an end. Ooh, a nice counter by Gabriel. Takes down Rex with an elbow. As Colt's still going to work on Parker. Spinning back kick. Takes the air out. Parker tried to retaliate with one of his own, and both men down in the ring, Rex and Gabriel. I didn't see what happened right there. Colt takes a second to regain some stamina. He's huffing and puffing. Fast-paced Fatal 4-Way match thus far. Colt gonna get some revenge on Gabriel. Kicks the midsection. Last call on Parker by Rex. Oh, wait a minute. Cradle pile driver. Rex, no. Rex. Oh, Colt can get the win here. Gabriel's out. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Gabriel Glamour. Able to power out. Colt got to the pin a little bit late there. Rex, please. Calf kick now. As Parker going at it with the Hillbilly. Oh, Glamour using them dirty heel taxes again. No DQ. Ref sees it clear as day, but he's still got to count it. No! Cole able to kick out Parker back in the ring. Would have been too late. Turns around right into a kick to the midsection by Carter. Irish whip puts him in the corner. Now it's Colt. He's got Gabriel in the corner opposite. Whoa! Rexplex into the turnbuckle. Parker's out. If Rex can get to the pin, Gabriel from the top with a leg lariat. It looks like he's trying to go right back to the top. Rex didn't pin Parker. Gabriel's going to try to pick up the scraps. Parker might be down. Both, wait a minute, 2 pins. Rex with a dirty pin. Ref has to break them both up, though. Can't count 2 pins at the same time. And Rex now with the Texas horns. Trying to mount his comeback, I think. Parker! Wait a minute, Parker! Sizing up Gabriel Glamour. He's already taking a cradle pile driver by Colt. Parker going for that standing cutter. Takes out the model. Oh, he's going to get the pin. Colt preoccupied here with Rex. Parker shoots the half. If Colt can bring up the pin in time. 1, 2, 3. And the referee calls for the bell. Colt simply too slow getting there. Oh, a mere inches away. A millisecond from breaking up the pin. But Parker gets the victory with the standing cutter there on Gabriel Glamour. That was a hectic-ass, fast-paced fatal four-way. I can barely call it. My goodness, all 4 of these men wanting to get the victory, but Colt simply too slow. He had no stamina. He's literally limping over to break up the pin. Great action here at this live event. Glad we got this exclusive on CMV.com. CMV.com. Look at that big boot. That chair came into play early on. Both Rex and Parker taking some plunges face first onto it. And here's the ending of this closing moments of this bout. Gabriel Glamour already on the receiving end of the cradle pile driver. Took that standing cutter. That'd be all she wrote. And there you see Colt preoccupied with Rex. This gut wrench suplex. Not enough stamina. Gingerly walking his way over to break up the pin. He was so close. It was a figure 3.5 indeed. Ziegler better be on commentary for the next episode. That's all I gotta say. Or he's fired. As Parker celebrates his victory, hard fought and a good win for the Lunatic Fringe. As always, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, make sure you follow me. I stream every Monday and Friday. I know today's Thursday. Shut up. It's my life. I live it how I see fit. Fuck you, dude. Fight me IRL. And all the past episodes are on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch page. You want to check those out? And the website for the show is communityuniverse.4emotion.com. If you want your call on the show, head on over there and sign up, register, check things out. You're more than welcome. Plenty of space. And I will see you guys on Monday for what is sure to be a hectic and amazing Monday Night Vision.